Episode 8 of Murder Drones finally released, and I'm losing my mind. The most expected and unexpected things happened, and I want to do a review of this finale. Without further ado, let's get started. I'm not going to talk about all the details that were in the episode, but there are some moments that I really wanted to mention, so here we go. So the first thing I immediately noticed were those two skeletons in a car, and I remember them from the pilot. Look! And immediately after that, we see Rebecca just floating there. And oh my god, I love the teacher. Like, the world is literally ending, and he is checking Uzi's assignment, which is even more hilarious because the only thing she wrote there was this. Uzi Doorman
in space.
Okay, and then they have a cute mother-daughter moment. It's so funny how they added more curse words in that episode. And then N makes an epic entrance. And they also have a really cute moment together.
Spaceship pilot!
Did you know that was a pilot hat?
I was the pilot? That's awesome! I crashed and ruined everything. Spaceship pilot. Origin story.
I knew it! And everybody else knew that N was gonna use the spaceship. And also, I love that animating style. I think everybody noticed that it kind of changed because it's the last episode, so it's super cool. I mean, look at it. Just look at it.
Then die mad, bitch!
Kaboom, kaboom, they crash. Another one of my favorite moments, and then they finally figure that they're dating. Yay! Newsy shippers, be happy. And I'm happy with you. I still think we should have gotten a kissing scene.
Before that whole thing, we're, like, dating, right?
Oh, yeah.
Just
like
because I
that
can't always,
was the
I
plan.
can't always
Yeah,
read.
Like, yeah?
Yay. Rose, get away! Time to murder a planet!
Jay finally appears. She has screen time, wow, and I thought that she didn't know that Tessa was dead and it was Sin all the time, but it turns out she did, and she was actually on her side this entire time. And I mean, her motives kind of make sense. Who would you pair up with when it's the end of the world? The damned goddess, the absolute solver, or Uzi, Ann, and V? But I still think she was an ass for doing that. And she referred to herself and Sin as the winning team, but they lost in the end. And oh my god, that scene shocked me. V appeared, and a lot of people, including me, obviously thought that she would, because, you know, it was kind of obvious that she didn't die. But that still shocked me. Honestly, I imagined V appearing riding a dingo. It was cool to see that it actually happened. A lot of people assumed that. There are even fan arts, let me show you. Also, is that Bo's cowboy hat? I never expected for Jay and V to fight, because I always saw them as friends or teammates, so that was really, really weird to me. Anybody else, maybe N and Jay, or Jay and Sin, but as we already know, they're teammates, it turns out. Also, that meme. Now I'm really curious if Liam came with that idea himself, or maybe he took it from some of the fans, because literally everybody has been posting that meme. And I'm really glad that Liam included it. Let me show you.
Flashing?
No.
Jay and V keep fighting. I like how V said bite me.
Oh, how about you bite me?
And how she didn't take Jay's side even though she offered her to. Ann and Uzi make an appearance and get ready to fight Sin. That entire episode was like a fight scene itself, which is kind of cool, but I really wanted to see more dialogues, interactions, and answers to a lot of questions we had about lore. Okay, so Sin appears, poor N gets scared because flashbacks. And that one surprised me. Uzi didn't let Sin take over and actually regained control of herself, and even used it against her later. The scenes where Sin was trying to rip their cores out had me so stressed because I kept thinking that one of them was gonna die.
Eager beaver, let me in, 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 let me in.
Uzi escapes, dragging Anne along. I love Sin's expressions. J and V are still fighting, and we see really tense and creepy scenes, which I loved. Anne is having flashbacks, probably from the mansion. I would also like to mention V. We finally saw V open up about her fears, breaking down and apologizing to N. V really needed that scene. I think it was a very good one.
But Jay tricked us. Or it tricked Jay too. And I'm so sorry. I should have been honest, but I was just so scared for us. For you.
V, stop!
Do your job and I leave you and N alone. Right, V?
Still.
Bad job, V.
On top of everything, I want to talk about Han. Everybody had so many expectations for him, thinking he'd have some screen time, do something important, and he didn't really do anything.
No one traumatizes these weirdly hot robots but me!
Glad you're not dead or whatever.
Uzi being Uzi, but I really like how the relationship between Uzi and V is going, because I used to dislike V before, but now I like her way better. Oh no, reverse card, haha, take that, Sin, can't control Uzi anymore, huh? Jay having the prior hazard symbol because of Uzi's railgun from the episode 7, and also because she remembers how she got killed by it by Uzi in the pilot. A lot of Jay fans were hoping she wouldn't die again in the last episode. I guess nope, there she goes again, and we don't even see her after. And I'm kind of glad we don't because she's a traitor, but I want to know what happened to her. Look, Jay regenerated and randomly fell somewhere after.
We need a secret handshake or something, right?
They continue their epic battle, and that's where I lost it. I have so many questions. First, how did she even move when her heart was out? Normally, she'd fall and her heart would be moving instead, but it was destroyed, and the only thing left was the small null thing, if you can call it that. Why did everything freeze, and why did they get teleported there? Did Uzi just eat the absolute solver? And that might be just me not understanding it, but what was the point of trying to defeat Sin if she's a part of Uzi now, and Uzi can't even get rid of it? I mean, I don't know how couldn't Sin take over Uzi's body if Uzi literally ate her. Probably because Uzi is stronger and she overpowered it, and now it just chills there. I guess it makes sense, having it under control in your body rather than Sin just walking around with her own body and destroying the universe. But wasn't there any other way of destroying Sin's heart without eating it? N and V find Uzi and they all reunite. V immediately gets all suspicious over Uzi, but they realize it's actually her. We get a happy ending, and Uzi and V are all together. What I particularly found very cool is that they ended the series in the way they started it, with Uzi's presentation. The hero's journey finally comes to an end. We can see them behaving like normal murder drones because of the random dead bodies of workers they have. They still need oil to survive. And Doll's body. Oof. We can finally see the credits and some cool details. Absolute solver-shaped mark on Copper 9, spar of corpses outside the bunker, Jay fixing the ship, the bunker itself. Nothing special besides Bite Me from Uzi and the High and the Doggy drawing from N. N and Uzi playing cards with the others, and we actually see Nori and Khan together, so it means they did reunite after all. That suspiciously looked like Doll, but you never know. And that actually looks like the hall where she murdered the girls who wanted to be prom queens. Some doodles. N and Uzi hanging out, another dead body. Liam Vickers work reference, Doll's place, memorial for Doll. Zombie drones tape, a building outside of the bunker, N and Uzi on the background while Lizzie is on the phone and V is playing with her sentinel. Lizzie, V, N, and Thad having some sort of a game, a shot from the second episode, another shot from the second episode, and it's the first time we get to see an actual post-credits scene in Murder Drones.
You look great. Have you considered a bow, though?
Overall, my opinion is, I think the episode should have been longer, should have had more dialogues and character relationships development. We needed more answers to many questions and got even more questions after this. It needed a spark, if you know what I mean. I feel like I needed an actual ending to let go of the show, but now I feel like I'm hanging on a thread, not knowing what just happened. But it's still very good, and I enjoyed it very, very much. It had its wholesome moments and victories, interesting and unexpected twists. And even if we wish it lasted longer and we had a season 2, I absolutely loved this journey and wish to see more from the fandom or glitch one day. This show is amazing, and it will always have a special place in my heart. Thank you, Liam Vickers.